All right, welcome to our third annual Parkinson's Awareness Walk. Thank you for the ones that did come out, brave this bad weather that we're having. This walk was first talked about to try to raise awareness in the county and other foothill communities about Parkinson's and just what Parkinson's does involve. That it's not just a tremor, it can involve everything that you can think about. Mental as well as physical parts of the body and thinking. There are currently about 200 to 300 people in Tuolumne County with Parkinson's as of now. That's as close as numbers we can get because Tuolumne County, if you look at the map, technically they show 0, but by looking at counties about our size, that's the best guess we can come up with is 200 to 300 people. By 2050, that should at least double. And unfortunately, Parkinson's is getting younger. Now, I haven't heard of anybody that has juvenile Parkinson's up here yet, but even that is starting to show up every once in a while, but it's still pretty doggone rare. And Parkinson's has a bunch of new stuff that's either coming out or is out right now. DBS through Medtronic has adaptive DBS that is available now, and that adapts to the brain waves and just the program for the DBS, so it's delivering different electrical pulses to the brain as the brain changes throughout the day and night. And also there is what is called the new shoe, which is an AI-powered tennis shoe. Now, they are very expensive, but me and my mom just sat through a thing, and they do have them for subscription for, I think they said $89 to $100 a month. But they're supposed to really help with freezing gait changes, and helping from falls. So if you are interested in that, I can get you some more information. But like I said, they are expensive and they aren't covered by insurance at this time. That doesn't mean it won't be in the future if insurance discovers that they can save a bunch of money on emergency visits. And also the Beach Band is out of the UK, and in the UK it's been very popular. You can get in the US, but whenever I go to the website, they've been sold out. And, okay, now Pamela will do many faces of Parkinson's or 3 faces of Parkinson's. Now each story will vary a little bit just because of the period diagnosed and the years. So I'll let Pamela go first.
Welcome, and I'm so glad you're all here. Obviously, either you have Parkinson's or you love somebody who has Parkinson's, and we all appreciate that. A special welcome to our caregivers, because that is a challenging job to have that you didn't sign up for when you got married, probably. Higher? Okay. Everybody's Parkinson's is unique. I had some unusual warning signs that something was wrong with me when I started kind of just listing to the left and then falling over. And I wasn't tripping, I was just simply falling over to my left. And so I thought, gee, something's wrong here. The other thing that was happening to me is my handwriting was getting smaller, my voice was getting lighter, and I still have essential tremor. So that part was not a surprise to me, that my hands were shaking like they are right now. That's all essential tremor. But when I went like this with my hand on my leg and it started moving like that, I said, aha, it's time to see a neurologist. And luckily, I got to see a neurologist at UC Davis Med Center, a guy named Dr. Snyder. And he spent an hour and a half testing me to find out what I could do, couldn't do. He tested me walking, shoving me, catching me if I fell. Checked my handwriting, had me do this kind of a thing, and I was going like this to make it work. And I can do this now because I take dopamine. And he said to me when he said that you have Parkinson's, you won't die from it, you'll just die with it. So it's not a killing disease, luckily. It's just something that is a progressive disease, as we probably all know. And the future doesn't look bright, but there are many things we can do to still continue having a quality life. And one of the things that he said to me was the only thing that can slow down Parkinson's, the progression of it, is exercise, exercise, exercise. And luckily, I already had that as part of my persona. So I amped it up. So my general routine for fighting Parkinson's, and also just because I enjoy it so much, is to swim 3 days a week with the master's team. And then I jog. I call it slogging now because I'm so slow. It's a slow jog. And I have been able to do about 1.5 miles until just recently I hurt my knee. So I swim, I run, and then on top of that, I do Tai Chi twice a week for balance. I see Gary Deacon, whose father had Parkinson's, and he's my physical therapist, and he works with me on balance and strength. I know that with my voice being light, that I need to do something to make it stronger, and that would be that I take singing lessons, which is so much fun. And plus I'm a student, it's so much fun to be a student because I was a high school and an elementary teacher, and it's fun to be on the other side and have this 80-year-old woman teaching me how to sing, and she has this beautiful voice. So I see Joy Willow once a week, and she's phenomenal. She's here in town. And then I also have started speech lessons with a therapist, a speech therapist at the hospital, and I see her usually about once a week. That's not as much fun as singing because it's boring. It's me, may, ma, moo, mo, moo, really loud and counting 1 through 3. It isn't something that I relish at all. But if it's going to help me, I'm going to do it. Look at my notes. Oh, I know what another important thing I do, and that's that I have a massage once a week. And that is because with a lot of Parkinson's patients, the tendency is to end up bending into yourself. Forward, hands clenching, and you get stuck there. So with a massage, we're working on intercostal muscles in the rib area. And, I forgot, I just remembered something else. It's on my notes, but that's all right. The massage therapy once a week is absolutely a delight. So there's a lot that I so enjoy, luckily, to make myself feel better. Every morning I'm on the floor doing exercises, push-ups, sit-ups, foam rolling, stretches, again, trying to get the shoulders back and the chest out and the head back as well. So that is, sit-ups, lots and lots of stretches, a half hour. I think I'm getting more nervous the more I go on. That's 5 minutes, okay. There's obviously a cognitive decline. Here it is, right here. And that's something that we need to learn to have a sense of humor about, my husband tells me. But the caregivers, too, need to develop a sense of humor because we certainly don't mean to be stupid sometimes where we forget what the person said 5 minutes before. So, just saying. The Parkinson's support group is really wonderful to have the camaraderie and the kindness of this group. Sean has been a fantastic leader, And we are so lucky to have this group in our county. I know what I was going to talk about. We have a Parkinson's caregiver support group as well. And they meet the third Tuesday of every month at the Senior Center in room C. And it starts at 11 o'clock and it goes to 12:30. So if you're not already involved with that, you might consider that. Something else I forgot to mention was that there are the Tai Chi classes that we have in the county. There's one that's offered by Blue Zones on Tuesdays at 8 o'clock in the morning. It's free, and it's an hour, and the teacher is Lorene Campana, and it's a fabulous, fabulous class. The place is so full of people every week because she's such a wonderful instructor.
Where is it?
At the Opera Hall. And that's open for anybody. You don't have to be a Parkinson's patient or a caregiver to do it. The other Tai Chi teacher is at the Senior Center, and that's on Monday mornings at 10 o'clock, and that's through the Sonora Area Foundation. Oh, that's not the right word. It's for the Area 12 on aging. And so you have to go there first and sign up, but it is totally free except for $3 per class to pay the Senior Center. I continue to study Italian with my friend Reggie, trying to keep my brain going. So I exercise my brain, I exercise my body, I exercise my heart with my husband. And life is good, and I'm trying to hang on to a quality life as long as I can, and we'll see what the future brings. Thank you.
Cool.
All right, John will be our next speaker.
I hope. Give me a microphone though, and I'll go on forever here. My wife. So my name is John Mahana, and I've had an interesting past 3 to 4 years when this ugliness of this word Parkinson's reared itself. It was on July 19th, 2022 when I got diagnosed.